And so, off to visit country 43. I don't count Qatar, as we were only waiting within the confines of Doha Airport, I seem to recall. We are off to Bosnia and Herzegovina. I've wanted to see Sarajevo for many years now, with a fondness for the 1984 Winter Olympics and this incredible performance in particular. And then, less than a decade later, came the horrors of the siege of Sarajevo within the wider Balkan conflict. But Sarajevo has remained very difficult to reach, especially to fly direct to. And even by rail, your journey would be broken up by having to take a taxi ride from the Croatian border. So we are returning to spend a week in one of our favourite countries first, Poland, in order to fly direct from Warsaw.
Armrest down, the window lights fully open.
This is the garden of our first hotel of our trip. Here, back in Wroclaw. We're back. We made it back. The most pleasant journeys I've ever had. Flight, bus ride, smooth, efficient, and a rather nice hotel room. Pleased?
Yeah, I chose well.
Nice big bathroom as well. And a bath. Woohoo!
What's that? Because it's just there, not in the fridge. I'll read what the thing says.
Yeah. Well, this is nice. We are back in Poland after 7 years. Have a spring roll to celebrate.
Thank you.
Cloudy. Stargate comes to Wroclaw. Where are we going? Over the little bridge? Oh yeah, it's a nice little bridge. The gnomes of Wroclaw, of which there are 800. We saw about 50 of them last time we came, but we didn't see this one. Mother gnome and her baby. That, would you believe, is the Greek philosopher Socrates, with ginormous hands. Yeah, it is a nice sunny spot, isn't it?
Darcy, why did you do that to the poor thing?
Makes it more noticeable, easy to find.
They were harder to find before.
He's what? Throwing a oh, bloody hell! Cheeky sod! What a horrible little oink! That's a nice one.
Who's that?
We have come to Poland and we are eating Georgian food. Georgian food. Is it sunny out there this morning?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Good. Let's go to Whoosh. Here I am. Let's get on board. Whoa, found your seat. We have just checked into our second hotel of the trip in a place called Łódź. Would you believe? And our hotel overlooks the transport hub, which comes in very handy. Our tram ride today from the bus station in Łódź was disrupted because halfway to the hotel the tram stopped and we waited and waited, about 200 of us on board, and a few of us got out and started walking. And when we passed the driver's cab, the driver was nowhere to be seen. Your body's saying lie down, lie down.
Yes, because I'm so tired. Ridiculous.
Tired on day 3.
No, I just think it's travelling.
So back in her college in university days, Elizabeth studied Łódź and the ghetto
Only in college.
and the trials and tribulations of the residents, especially the children, what they were forced to do. So we've arrived today at the old Jewish cemetery here after a pleasant tram journey north. Can't be much further. So this is like an actual memorial stone to mark
These are the 45,000 people. The ghetto field.
Yeah.
People from
where 45,000 people are buried that died in the Łódź ghetto. So that was the Jewish cemetery. Now we go to the train station next door that carted everyone off to Auschwitz and various places. A fantastic little model. Train station where we are at the top. Jewish cemetery here. And the rest of the city over yonder.
tiny little people here.
So that is the whole ghetto.
Look, see these tiny little
Yeah, I know, they're fantastic, aren't they? The Łódź ghetto. So now we're walking through the route of the old Łódź ghetto itself. We are in it, walking through it. The southern perimeter of the Jewish cemetery, which would have been inside the ghetto, on our right. It's in the Stolzla.
Where's my lower, that one?
Yeah, turn down there. Oh no, that's the thing marked on here, but the trail off the thing in the cemetery says carry straight on.
That's right.
Yeah. As part of the perimeter of the old ghetto, we're just outside at the moment, carrying on our odyssey. Well, Elizabeth's odyssey, really, after studying it for so much 30 odd years ago. It means a lot to her, I think, to come here and witness all these things. This is what we need. We are walking the ghetto trail and we're tired. We've just passed the gypsy encampment. So that is the old school building from the ghetto, now used for apartments by the look of it. Turn right. And there we have St. Mary's Church, still standing, used by the Nazis during the occupation. All the loot and goods they confiscated from the Jews they would store in St. Mary's Church and process their ill-gotten gains. St. Mary's Church. So we're going for a different nationality meal every night. Asian, Georgian, last night was Indian, and tonight Italiano. More blue sky. That's what I like to see first thing in the morning. Oh, a bit of hazy cloud this morning. Let's hope that soon burns away. So we are going up Pietrkowska Street this morning, which is the longest shopping street in Europe.
It's got different flowers today.
Different flowers? He's still got Alstroemeria, hasn't he?
No.
Oh, somebody's changed them again.
Yeah, yeah, oh maybe.
It's another beautiful sunny day here in Łódź, although a little on the chilly side this morning. Łódź is quite an arty city. A lot of people have come here to study cinema, and they have their own Hollywood Walk of Fame, would you believe? Not that many of the names are familiar to me, apart from one of the greatest directors the world has ever known. So the artist Joanna Rakowska created this art installation over quite a long period of time. Is responsible for the palm tree that we saw in the centre of Warsaw when we were there 7 years ago. She created this passageway, Rosa's passageway, for her daughter, who was at the time suffering from eye cancer and fortunately recovered from her condition. But this tribute to her daughter remains in place. And it is pretty impressive, especially at certain times of the day when the light catches it full on. Took a few years to complete, but well worth the effort in the end. Very nice. Yeah, the bloke on the statue in the square behind me reminds me of the one in Glasgow where the guy's got a bollard plonked on his head. So this one's got a shirt placed up on him.
Isn't the one in Glasgow because he was some kind
I
of
wonder if it's a football
English
shirt.
person?
Was he? King James or somebody?
King James is Scottish.
Oh, was it? What's Elizabeth doing now? Not taking more photos of herself. She's obsessed with taking photos and film. What's wrong with this woman?
He was doing it
God
for a long,
almighty.
long...
Gus then.
You're in my picture!
Sorry, let me move. Excuse me, madam, what sort of blokes are you hanging around with now? Come on, what are you up to? Who are these people?
Why do they look like they're hiding? Why is his hand on his head?
And here we are, back after our fifth meal out. We wanted a plain meal tonight. I had fish and chips. Here's our friendly neighbourhood unicorn. And here is our hotel, conveniently by the tram station. Right, we're leaving here tomorrow and going to Warsaw. Right, I'm reliably informed by the Star Wars aficionado, Elizabeth, that that's something called a Death Star. And we've been watching the guys up there in harnesses painting it all week. And just as we're checking out to leave, it looks like they've actually finished it. It's the Death Star, apparently. We are at the very weird Lodz train station where nothing is made clear to the passengers at all. You've got to hunt out your platform. It's virtually deserted, brand new, but it's not really like a train station at all. It's bloody useless. And I'm hoping we're going to be getting on the correct train for a short 1 hour journey to Warsaw. Fingers crossed.
Where you expected it to go?
Yep.
So the driver knows what you know.
Station on the outskirts of Lodz. Hotel number 3 at Warsaw Airport. Tomorrow, a flight to Sarajevo. We are back for one night only in Warsaw's historic Old Town Square. In an informal kitchen tonight, and I've never in my life seen a burger like that. Why is it black?